Hi Ryan, so we're just looking at today's lesson. We're obviously just talking about that initial posture, so just how rounded we're getting from the top of the shoulders here and how weak we're getting in that initial setup, and then that initial grip there, and just trying to get those hands in that better position. So when we look at you down the line here, you see how much of your left arm we can see sticking out your right there in terms of that initial grip. So we obviously sorted out on that initially. We had you setting the club out in front of you, keeping an eye on the club face and getting your left hand on there across the fingers, gripping it and wrapping over there with that nice short left thumb, and then bringing that right hand in there, so the second crease, the middle two fingers, gripping and wrapping over. So the difference in the set position that you get on the right there in comparison to the two, so look how far underneath your hand gets there on the left in comparison to the right there, massive difference. But also because of that position, just watch the difference in your arm setup from down the line here. So you see how much everything's just dropping and hanging a lot more neutrally in those two positions. Big difference, massive difference. And then we obviously talked a lot about the posture as well, and getting your back in that right position and getting it set in that right position. So when you look at yourself on the left hand side there in comparison to the right, absolutely massive difference. So your arms are hanging a lot more neutrally compared to the right hand side there. We're getting that decent spine angle and just that slight bit of knee flex and that tilt from the waist there. Massive difference, mate. So when we look at the actual goal swing in comparison to that, so when we look at yourself on the right hand side compared to this swing on the left here, the difference in terms of the takeaway and the position of the golf club is huge. So the golf club gets nice and open in that movement away from it, whereas here it's very shut. And we wind it up to the top of the goal swing here, very shut position at the top here, which is why there was a restriction in the length of your swing really. So a much squarer position at the top. So just keep working on those two things, getting that grip in that better position, getting the body in the better position to start off with, and then we'll work on the rest of it later on there. But good stuff, mate, well done. Keep practicing it, keep working on it. I know it feels very strange, and we'll go from there. Thanks, Ryan.